Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Is Nijisanji on the naughty list? We'll find out today. So which VTuber corpo is on the good list? Which one is on the naughty list? What's up, everybody? What's up? Man, yesterday I was feeling a little bit anxious about Christmas. I don't know why, there's always a little bit of anxiety with it, but I'm also really excited. Yeah, it's such a huge day. I'm going to a family dinner like right after the stream. Actually, it was pushed ahead by 1 hour, so I have even less time to get ready. Whapper, thank you for the resub. What's for dinner? Oh, there's going to be a lot of food. I don't know. It's at my parents' house. But I mean, I don't live with my parents, so I'm not sure yet. And I'm like, I should have went to help out, but I told them I was, you know, streaming. I had no worries, Dark Frozen Devs. So let's do a little recap, and you know, I just want to catch up with you guys a little bit before we start. Because I do have a lot of tea, and in the spirits of giving, in the spirits of the holidays, I give you guys the best gift, the gift of drama for you drama llamas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody! I'm really excited to go and see my whole family and I don't know, just kind of relax, I think. Yeah. Relax, read some mangas, draw a little bit, you know. I've been trying to draw at least an hour a day. I'm doing the PewDiePie challenge. It's actually really fun. I kind of realized like drawing digitally is not as fun as just picking up a pen and paper. It's like so easy, just sketch a little bit, you know. Don't worry too much about the details, don't worry too much about the colors. As long as you're drawing, that's enough. And I just draw like panels that I like and the mangas that I see. Or sometimes I'm watching an anime, I'll just like pause the show on a frame I like and like draw that. Waiting for January so I can finally have that RIMA Daki. Yo, same! I was just thinking, man, of all the merch I ordered from myself, I still haven't received anything. And I guess that's probably how you guys feel too. These VTuber merch, they take too long. One day though, one day we'll have an actual clothing line and it's all going to be made in-house and it's not going to be pre-ordered. One day, when we get there. We gotta start small. Oh yeah, what else did I wanted to talk about? The drunk stream, oh my god. If you guys haven't caught the drunk stream, you know, go ahead and watch it. It's on Nuzagi's channel. It happened before yesterday. We were so drunk. I had such a good time though. I haven't laughed like this in so long. I don't even remember what me and Parrot were laughing about, but there's like I think there's like 2 memes that he showed us that we just laughed so much we couldn't breathe. Oh man. And yesterday was awful. Yesterday I felt so hangover when I woke up. And like I live in Canada, so our post, like our mails have been shut down for weeks now because they're on a strike and it reopened. So I had all of these stuff lined up. I wanted to send a letter to my cousin and because he bought me this, it's like an ink, like a medieval feather ink set, and I was like, okay, since he bought this for me while he was visiting, I gotta write him a letter using the feather like ink. So yeah, I wrote him one, but I wasn't able to send it for so long, and I had to package a bunch of other packages because I ordered a bunch of things on Amazon for gifts, but some of them weren't it. And I also ordered this sketch pad that was like way too expensive, and I ended up like finding a sketch pad at Dollarama, so I'm gonna return that too. But I was so hangover, and I had to fucking package all this shit and like try to and find the stuff to return, and oh my god, it was so complicated for how like still drunk I was, and everything was like you know, spinning. And but I took a walk to a long walk, and then I felt better after going outside. But even the lady at the post office, she wanted me to stick this one thing, and I couldn't figure out how to stick it. Like, everything was just too much. Oh yeah, Canada Post is so bad right now. I gotta say, I don't know why, every time, like the day after a big, like it's almost like a night out, even though we stayed in. But like every time I like party or like drink a lot, the next day I'm in such a good mood. Even though like I'm really hangover, I'm always in such a good mood. I don't know why. I just feel happy. I think it's because I had fun. And I don't do these nights anymore. And when I think about like the best moments of my life, like the good memories, it's always while I'm out or, you know, just hanging out with friends. So I think we need more of these, more drinking streams. Yeah, I made myself a really good breakfast with some bacon and eggs. But one thing I'm not too happy about is that I was too lazy to cook at night, and I broke my streak. I broke my diet and my like no delivery streak, and I ordered pizza from Papa John, and it wasn't even good, dude. I felt so gross after eating it. I felt disgusting. And then this morning when I woke up too, like I felt like, you know, the guilt, and I felt just gross. It's Jover. And then like, and usually like I'd compensate the next day if I like cheated, but now is the holiday, so I won't get to do that. I have to disclose the pizza topping. Oh my god, you guys are gonna make so much fun of me, but I actually ordered Hawaiian pizza. Hi Nico, thank you Boston, thank you. Nico, thank you for the 8 months. Yeah, I realize this is sort of like, because when I scheduled the stream, it really does feel right now like we're on a weekend, but we're actually Tuesday, so I guess people are working. I'm sorry about that. Merry Christmas, everybody! Yeah, Hawaiian pizza, and I also ordered some like jalapeno cheese rolls too. And I ordered a dessert. Oh my god, it was, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about the calories. And I couldn't even exercise today because there's snow. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'll exercise after Christmas. I'm allergic to too much to greet. Yeah, no worries. I feel like this is how Christmas streams go, because everybody's got their own plans, so it's just about like popping in and out and saying hello. Oh, I don't know how much snow. I just looked, I just glanced outside and there seemed to be snow. Bustin just offered 2 subs to the community. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gifts, Bustin. Thank you, thank you. So generous. It's the holidays time of the year, not allowed to eat calories unless you have a medical reason. True. I heard you're doing a stream with Lumi. I'm not sure. I told her I'd see like closer to the date because I am really burnt out on streaming and content pretty much. I've just been, I don't know, I kind of just want to, because there's like outings almost every day during the holiday. My friends invited me to a dinner, you know, other family members are inviting me to things, and I'm the kind of person, if I do one thing during the day, that's already enough for me. That's like too much. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal! Thank you, Prof! Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to you too! Hawaiian pizza is good. It's good, guys. Yeah, social battery is working overtime during the holidays, I know. I know. It really does feel like that. You know, there's some people like... I love Loom Loom though. I feel like it wouldn't be... I think she wanted to play a game, so I could just pop in for a couple, like an hour or two. But we'll see. Yeah, it's the holiday, you're supposed to take it easy and recuperate since his social calendar gets filled. I know, but for YouTubers and stuff, like, you know, we keep saying one last push before the holiday, one last push, but it's the holidays the push, you know, because that's when things get really hectic. On the 26th, so the day after Christmas, I have another stream. We'll do a regular stream, but at the end, I got sponsored by Girls Frontier. I guess you guys did really good because they asked for me specifically and they wanted to repeat a campaign with me and they even sponsored me for a stream, so they must have been really happy with our performance in the video. And I guess you guys downloaded the game. Yeah, it's huge. So we'll do that. We'll do like 1 hour of gaming at the end. Girls Frontline, yeah. Like that one game I was sponsored in the, I think the whole live video? I'm not too sure. Or the Nijisanji video? It might have been the Nijisanji video. It's like a gacha game with like cute girls. The graphics are really, really good. Bye bye, Eleanor! Thanks for stopping by. Mm-hmm. And then for New Year's Eve, I'm still unsure what our plans will be. Do you guys celebrate with streamers at home or do you guys have your own plans? Is what I wanted to know. Is it better to play on phone or tablet? I'm not sure. I'd probably play on tablet because it's more fun. You do have to take a chill day, Rima. I've seen some streamers this week who are pushing like 15-hour streams. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel bad because I feel lazy because I feel like I haven't been streaming a lot. I've been streaming like once a week. My priority is the videos though. I feel like my videos at one point on my channel, they took like a backseat to the streaming because I was streaming so much. But I really, like, the growth comes from my videos, so I need to keep on pushing those. Right now, I do have a video being edited, but my editor was working on another project, so he couldn't get it done for this weekend, which is, it's alright, whatever. And then, I have a few ideas for my next video, but honestly, I haven't started. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I've been taking the time to get cultured, okay? I started watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, since a lot of you guys wanted me to watch it. I'm like, yesterday, I like binge watched a lot of them because I could not bring myself to do anything because I was so hangover. I got to like episode 34. I'm like more than halfway in. I think there's 64 episodes. I'm almost done with Fairy Tail. I have like 50 episodes of Fairy Tail left. And then I'll take a break. I won't start the 100-year quest right away. There's too much stuff I need to catch up to. And then I also need to, well, oh, you know what I'm so stoked about? I'm so excited for the 1 hour Bleach season finale that's gonna come out on Saturday. That's my best Christmas gift so far. I'm so stoked for that. After that, I'm gonna read the manga because I am waiting for the next season. And I gotta catch up to the new episodes of Blue Exorcist. I mean, I've read the manga. I'm like up to date with the manga, but now it's getting really fucking good in the anime, and I want to see it animated. So I'm saving those though. I am saving them. There's some, you know, there's some things, I don't know why I do this. It's like when I know I'm getting close to the end of a series or something, I'll like pause because I want to make it last a little longer. For example, I've had like only one book left in Shaman King for like a week now, and I've just been waiting. I'm like, I'm keeping it for later because after you're done, it's over, you know, there's no more. And I feel like each book, it's sort of the closing of an adventure. But so it's a little bit bittersweet turning that last page or watching that last episode, but that only means that you get to start a new adventure with another book after. Edging the finally, for real. Shaman King, let's go. I missed the early 2000s. You know what is so sad is that apparently the mangaka, he never like finished his manga for the longest time, and they actually released the last few chapters like years later because he thought he couldn't fulfill the fans' wishes. He was like disappointed that the manga wasn't received well or in the way that, I don't know, he wanted it to be received, but it feels like he doesn't understand that a whole generation grew up to his mangas and to his main character Yo, who is like super laid back and chill. And I like that the manga is all about, you know, kind of being one with nature and stuff. I gotta find a shaman. Apparently in the reserves in Canada, I could find one. And they do like these, you go into these hot like teepees or like tents. And they do like these shamanic ritual. I need to find one of these. JL, morning Rima, stay alert. There's apparently some monsters wanting to put you in the jar. What? No way. I'll stay on my toes. Pickled Rima? I love pickled food, but I won't pickle myself. Oh, wrong window, one sec. There we go. Wait. Oh, why isn't it working? I lost my outfit, the fuck? I think it's because Nuzagi and Parrot, like, they showed me how I don't have to toggle the full screen, but instead it made it so, some of my settings are like messed up now. Gotta put back my outfit. Yeah, put the Santa outfit back on. Yeah, I pressed a... On my stream deck, I just pressed a key and removed my outfit. The fuck? Hello, Rima. What can I gift you? Ah, thank you, Adam. I mean, your presence is enough, but I also have a throne with a bunch of gifts there. Or, yeah. The outfit does look cozy. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight at the dinner. That is one thing that I feel like I bought so much clothes lately, and none of it is like good for. It's like none of it is like classy clothes that I can wear to a dinner. It's all like sweatpants or like street clothes. Do you guys remember that one top that we ordered together? It's like black with like some pink bows on it. And I also have the track bands to go with it. But I feel like that drip is too much for a family gathering. You know, it's like too street. It's like something you wear to go hang out with your friends, but not with your family. You don't have an ugly sweater? I do, but I think I wore it like twice already for a holiday. I haven't bought like any dresses or anything, you know, fancy this year. The finest Gucci slides. Oh yeah, Gucci, yeah, slides in winter. I no cap. I've been wearing my Crocs everywhere, and the other day it was legit snowing and I was wearing my Crocs out and I was like, yeah, I think it's time to put away the Crocs, man, and switch to the boots. Thank you, Danielle. I think I have like so I pull out before the stream this large like knit sweater, and it's like black and dark blue, and it's like large enough to be worn as a dress, but that means I'll have to wear stockings and I don't feel like it. I haven't worn stockings in so long, man, and I gotta wear a skirt. I already got new clothes yesterday for my birthday. Gotta break them out for Christmas. Oh, that's so nice. I love having new clothes, so fresh. I actually did like a big cleaning and I put away so much clothes, and I found so much stuff. I threw away so much clothes and I found all the stuff that I was looking for fucking years, man. Really, the things that I've been spending the most on lately is like clothes for working out during winter, like my equestrian gear. That was expensive, but I think it's worth it to be comfortable. And it's like also like kind of safer for the horse, because like horseback riding pants, they have different levels of grip, and those pants like really stick on the saddle. Meanwhile, the pants that I had before, they were basically just leggings and they had no grip. Holy shit! Stefan with the huge Christmas drop! Wait, that's too much, Stefan! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's too much. Thank you, Stefan. Oh my god, you're a blessing. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. I love you, Stefan. You're the best. Giga chat. 200 euros. That's crazy. And the super chat matches my outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay, so should we start with the program? But before we start, just a little announcement. I am going to be participating in Yana Bananas concert on January 4th. It's going to be hosted by Filian, so there's going to be a lot of eyes on it. I'm really nervous. I fucking hate hearing myself sing or talk. I like cringe every time, but I am very proud of myself for trying out like a new music or even just attempting to sing. Next season, well, right after the New Year's Eve, I am starting like a 6-month singing class. I don't think I'll ever, really have a good voice for singing, but I do want to learn to control my voice, or at least to just, be comfortable enough to be able to record these things. So I'm taking like a really long class, and I'll be also taking like some exercise classes too. So I'm going to have a really busy 6 months after that. I hope it's going to be fine with my streamer schedule as well. Like, because in total I'll be taking 3 classes a week. A singing class, a martial art class, and then my horseback riding. But at the same time, it's exercise. Like, I'm talking to my mom and my sister, and they're just like, well, we go to yoga every day, so you need to move. Wilby, here's wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Already looking forward to seeing you at the concert. Thank you. Yeah, last concert was really hype. I hope you guys enjoyed the song I picked. It's like a funny song. It's a little rap. It's a new style. But I feel like I'm also kind of restricted with the songs that I can pick because I'm not very comfortable with singing. So I always have to pick something that's sort of easy. And since it's the holidays, is there any best time to shill my merch line at oomarkets.com? Go check it out, Villainous Rima or etc. Rima. You got a hagalicious voice, Rima. I love your voice. Thank you, Hackfish. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what is going on with VTuber agencies? Oh my god, Iruga! Merry Christmas, Iruga! Iruga's acting as Santa Claus right now, gifting 20 subs! Thank you, Iruga, I love you! I love you guys. Thank you so much, Iruga, you're the best. Base, Giga Chat, Iruga, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Have you guys noticed that there's like 20 small VTuber agencies that have been closing off lately, and now people are starting to doom post about Pixel Link. There seems to be some thing brewing in the background. First of all, hold on, let me move because I'm actually hiding the tweet. Oh no! What the fuck? Hello? I can't move! And now my outfit is like ruined. Hold up, I gotta re-put it back. Can I not move my model? Alright, this is good. Pinning stuff on the model is actually AIDS. Just saying. You gotta pin it on a part that doesn't move too much, or the whole thing just moves. I can't move my model! It won't let me. It's only moving my outfit. You were singing last time? I was just respectfully watching you dance. Well, the dance this time is going to be Woach. I know Chio's in Pixel Link. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of really cute girls at Pixel Link. I think I rated a bunch of them. Oh my god, I can't move. This is annoying. I'm trying to grab my tail. Okay, there we go. Put the tail down. I love playing pinned outfit on the Rima at parties. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Merry Christmas, bands! Merry Christmas! Alright, so Pixel Link, so suddenly they made this announcement saying, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstance, all of Pixel Christmas 2024 planned event streams will be cancelled. We look forward to seeing you at our cover premiere tonight at 5 p.m. PST. And then there's Kenny tweeting, can't say anything publicly because I was told information in confidence, but suffice to say, my faith and respect for Pixel Link now as an agency is considerably low. I hope Chio and the other talents are okay. He also clarified in another post that he wasn't told directly by a talent. It was just told to him by somebody, you know, somebody else, not a talent. And then there's this account called VTuber Shitpost that posted some screenshots or put together some screenshots saying Pixel Link is looking like it might shut down in the next upcoming weeks as talents are making new accounts. Roommates are getting more active and streams are being cancelled all while they have to process news they were given. When they say roommates, do they mean like their PL accounts? Like quote-unquote roommates? Yeah, it's PL. Okay. Arisu, I really love her model, by the way. She's really cute. She says, hey, I've been kind of busy today. I really wanted to stream next week, but I was given some news and I need time to process it. I'll be a guerrilla kind of week. I'll make my schedule soon. Love you guys. Lottie have a new account. And then Kana Yanagi from Pixel Link tweeting, writing in a chat lobby. I'm so sorry, Camels. I'll have to postpone this stream to tomorrow after the handcam stream. Just dealing with some stuff right now, the appeal case among other things. So it's not looking too good. Oh, roommate is IRL identity, not PL? They're streaming on their IRL identity? That's odd. I'm surprised. I didn't know that there was a distinction between roommate as IRL and PL. True, but PLs are often just their normal Twitters. Oh, I see. Okay. So it could be both. Merry Christmas, Jintoki! So we'll see, I suppose, how it's going on with Pixel Link. I mean, I don't know. Looking at their numbers, I wouldn't be surprised that it's just the agency isn't making enough money. There's just so many VTubers. A lot of these incomes are driven by merch revenue, and it's just there's so much VTuber merch being pushed out. There's a limited amount of funds coming from fans, so you know you have to really be a super fan of a VTuber to purchase its merch. And with the companies, you know, pocketing half of the amount, I mean, all of these agencies, these VTuber agencies, I don't know, I don't think they're expecting to turn a profit in the first 2 years. But I think for Pixel Link, they are getting close to that at this point. It's a very saturated market, and there's going to be a lot more small VTuber corpos closing in the future. Is Pixel Link on the chopping block? Only time will tell. But they have some really good talents, and if it does come to that, I do hope that they get to keep their models, at least because they have some really good models. Or I am certain that they'll find, you know, a place in the VTuber community to thrive, either as indie or with another company. Arisu would always address her fans as Wizumites, not guys, no matter the situation, like being sick or had streaming problems. So this time she broke her immersion and guess that's just it. Oh, that's a good point. I love Pixel Link's VSMP and Mario Kart Tourney they did during the summer. Oh, that's so cool. I know they also did like a Lost Ark server. I also wanted to do a Lost Ark server because a lot of these agency servers, they're like usually one gender only, usually female. because I'm not sure why, probably because of the nature of their content, but I'm not so familiar with the content that I can make this distinction. And I want to put together my own Lost Ark server, like Collab. And I'm thinking it's going to be like a 2-week event where people just log on at the same time and play. I'm going to invite a bunch of people, both indie and corpo, and it's going to be, you know, girls and boys mixed, whatever. So I think that could be really fun. And I've already spoken to a few people that are familiar with the game that are gonna help me set it up. What? Males on stream? I'm basically a boy, okay? I act like a boy. I just like pink a lot. Okay, so next on the list is Neuro-sama. Neuro-sama made a comment about Nijisanji stocks. There's a Neuro clip going around, and Niji's sisters are seething because of this clip. And the Neuro-sama slander is coming back once again. You know, it's like a 3-month event. It's a semestrial event. So she says, will I buy Nijisanji stocks? I prefer owning stocks in other cuter companies. Niji trash. I don't know if it's her algorithm, you know, scraping the internet and picking up on how people talk about the company. But if you just like, I wanted to Google a Nijisanji meme, and like 80% of the memes were negative about the company. That company's brand image is just down in the gutter, guys. Ice Daddy, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you, Seta Ice Daddy. Love you, love you. Thank you, guys. Florentina, happy holidays. I hope you feel better. Yeah, Neuro basically speaks like Twitch chat. So, in response to that, this is what some accounts had to say. Well, first of all, I found this meme that I thought was like really applicable here. Hello, Savagery Department. I would like to file a claim. And then this account had to say, if you find AI VTubers based, you are so boring. Don't talk to me. You are part of the problem as to why this regurgitated slop is popular. And then they use a screenshot of Neuro-sama saying, have any of you heard of the Holocaust? I'm not sure if I believe it. I had this clip featured in one of my first videos that I did on this channel, the Neuro-sama video. And a lot of people were really outraged because she said that. But again, it was like, back then, her AI, her algorithm, and her filters were not properly set up. So it resulted into her saying some unhinged stuff, but it doesn't reflect the views of her creator Vedal, or even like what her stream stands for. Like, her stream is not a political stream. It's just dumb to take this at face value. And also, can I just say that again, here they're posturing this thread saying, you know, AI VTubers are not based, she's a Holocaust denier, this is problematic, but really they're just upset because they talk shit about Niji. So just say that, just say that. Stop trying to posturing this as it's some kind of moral value so you can bring more people to your side, so you can convince more people. Just say you don't like the content and you don't like that she flamed your favorite company. Just say it. Just say it. And the other thing that I want to say about this screenshot is that I hate how the word slop has lost all of its meaning, because there is legitimate slop content in the commentary community that deserve to be called out. But now people just use it for everything. It's like the new word that people use for everything. It's so annoying. And it's not slop. I feel like a lot of her streams are really interesting. There is something that has to be, there is a discussion to be had about AI influencers for sure. For example, back in the days, now it's been almost 8 years, I think, or 6 years, but there was these Instagram influencers that were AI, and they were extremely popular, more popular than real people, and that felt a little weird. It always felt a little eerie to me. There's this one Instagram influencer called Michaela, and she legit had photo shoots for like Dazed magazines, and they get sent like clothes from sponsors and brands so she can model them. And that always felt weird. Michaela still has a team behind her. She has like people posing for the photos, and then they Photoshop her on top. So I guess at least there's like human labor involved. For me, Neuro-sama's charm comes from her fine-tuning, being progressive, and her bouncing back with chat. If it was only Neuro-sama, the AI, every single day just reacting to what chat is saying, her novelty would run out like really fast. But because she has Vidal there on stream, and it's the interaction between her and real people that makes her stream enjoyable. And it's the fact that, on the contrary of like most AIs, she's not perfect. She makes mistakes, and it's those mistakes that are entertaining. That, and you know, the numerous guests that she gets on stream too and interacting with them. So like, you know, yeah, the stream is called Neuro-sama, but really it's a Vidal stream. Because if it was only her, you know, it would have been hyped for a couple months, but it would have died down a lot quicker. Same with those Instagram influencers. They were hyped for a short amount of time, but now it's kind of just dying down. And, you know, Annie Live had their own AI VTuber, and it did not work as well as she did. It was boring to watch it. And these base comments are a very small part of her stream. It's from years ago. Douglas Diaz, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Another Santa Claus in chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, Douglas Diaz. Thank you for always gifting me on the streams. I appreciate you. Hello, Rima. What can I gift you? I answered that, Adam. Oh, wait, that was a long time ago. Sorry. My chat didn't reload. Mume, thank you for the membership, by the way. Mume and Farah dropped a pop-punk song on Mume's channel. Music video is cool. The song is about being an emo. Wait, really? That's a great parting gift from Fauna. And I like the Spike Man. Also gifting 5 membership. Thank you. I love you guys. You're the best. You guys are too generous. Thank you so much for the 5 gifting. You guys always give me stuff, and I appreciate it. I should be the Santa Claus, though. I am dressed as one. Yeah, yo, this person is problematic. Posted tweet screenshot from 6 years ago. I just don't like cancel culture. And I think I used to describe cancel culture as woke, but I was wrong. I think they're 2 different things, and I realized that my definition of woke was not what it normally is. I think my thing is just, I don't like cancel culture. And I don't like it when it's done by like the anti-woke people and by the woke people. I just don't like it. That's it. It's it's a part of the culture that's so prevalent now, and I don't know if we'll ever go back to it not being a thing, but I hope we do. I really hope we do. Rima is the cutest, totally not horse fox girl. Yeah! Thank you for the membership! Yo, 9 months, professional gentlemen, that's crazy. Do you guys realize what we've accomplished in 9 months? I think I had like, a lot of my mods, they say I had less than 25,000 subscribers when they joined my Discord server. Now we have what, like 1.6 thousand people in my Discord server. We have 77,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, 8 million views. My second channel has what, like 16,000 subscribers. It's past a lot of like T channels that were established before mine. Thank you guys. It's all because of you. It's been one heck of a year. I've had so much fun. I feel like I found a purpose again. I feel motivated. I feel passionate. Even when I'm not like working on my videos, I'm doing other creative stuff. Like I started creative writing again. I'm taking some online class about drawing mangas. Like I just, my head is like buzzing with creative stuff all the time. It's been such a ride. It's been so fun. Thank you guys. Yes, I think cancel culture is only appropriate when it's an actual crime. Exactly like you said, Florentina. Me too, it's Sumo Night. So let's read some of the comments that people had to say about Neuro-sama. This person replied to the original post saying, complaints about Neuro being racist, uses a 2-year-old screenshot from when she had no filters. Weak bait, try harder next time. Terrible rage baiting, make a believable argument next time. And this person replied, that's not my point though. I'm pointing out the fact that she can teach Neuro what she wanted to say, which makes her very insincere and not as endearing as actual VTubers who has actual people behind them. Well, she also has actual people behind her. Oh, she means like animating the avatar. I mean, isn't Hatsune Miku also like just fully digital? But you go believe what you want to believe, I guess. But then why did she post that screenshot of the Holocaust if that's the point she wants to make? You don't really teach Neuro what she wanted to say. Like Vidal didn't teach her to say that. She's just scrapping the internet for data. And this other user commented, this freak even won an award this year. Okay. People being mad at VTuber awards, name a more iconic duo. People were so upset that she won, by the way. It always happens. People don't understand that it's a popularity contest. Yes, the VTubers with the bigger fan base are gonna win. That's just how it is. Somebody had a reply to this commenter saying, no one is endorsing that. It's fucked up and it's been rectified so that it doesn't happen again. She has a whole team of people making her, developers, artists, riggers, graphic designers, and song producer. And yet haters keep saying she's slop. Why so close-minded and hateful? Exactly. No, that person is right on point. She has a whole team of humans working on her. Sure, she's an AI. But there is real human labor behind it. And there's a lot of thoughts and efforts putting into it. I don't think it's justified to call her slop. Again, slop is just another word that's lost all meaning. But while we're on the Nijisanji topic, there is the Nijisanji Music Festival 2024 going on right now. And there's been some technical issues. Some footage was interrupted due to equipment problems. The footage released today can still be viewed via time shift, but they're working on preparations to make an uninterrupted footage available. The last Nijisanji music concert also had technical issues, but they're saying that we'll announce on this account as soon as it's ready for publication. We'll make every effort to prevent a recurrence in order to provide you with a safe and enjoyable viewing experience, and we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused to our viewers. That being said, I haven't seen a lot of people complaining about it, and the response to this, even though it's got 1.7 million views, they were pretty happy. Like, their fans seem happy with the experience overall. But in a more serious matter, Any Color has also sent out a warning because there's been... Is this what you call a phishing attempt? I believe so. Apparently there's suspicious emails claiming to be from their attorneys that are being sent in their name. Thank you very much for your continued support to the virtual liver group Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN. Recently, we have received reports that multiple suspicious emails have been sent from the sender below, claiming to be our company's attorney, Oshima and Partners, at bluemateland145@gmail.com. Okay, well, one way to quickly verify an email legitimacy is just by looking at the domain name. Somebody that works for like legit company will never have a Gmail account, especially not with 145 in the name. Like, they would have the law firm email. Same with sponsors. I saw another... Phishing are going crazy during the holidays. The reputation is so bad, fishers are going out impersonating as lawyers to Niji. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of insane when you think about it. That fishers know that Nijisanji is really trigger happy with lawsuits and defamation stuff, so they're posing as them. That is wild. So, yeah, same with sponsors, guys. Sponsors offer, be really careful clicking on any link or any documents that's even a PDF one that's sent via an email or a Twitter DM. I saw a YouTube channel get hacked because of this very recently, so be really careful. I'm a reindeer. It's been a year. Cheers to the next. Wow, wow, and it's your first super chat here. Thank you so much. I'm a reindeer. Thank you so much for this very generous super chat. Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, his first super, and it's a big one. Thank you, Giga Chat. I'm very excited for next year. I don't know, I feel full of motivation, really. So here they're concluding saying these emails have nothing to do with our company. If you receive this email, please be careful not to reply or disclose any personal information. In addition, by opening links or attachments contained in suspicious emails, there's a risk of contracting a computer virus, so please be extremely careful when doing so. Yeah. Good clarification, at least on their part. You kind of have to do these things when there are phishing attempts. And another phishing attempt by VTube Studio. So they're saying here, I was just informed that there is a phishing scam email being sent to users of VTube Studio. This is not coming from me. Do not click any links. Any emails coming from me will come from denshi@denshisoft.com. Like I said, the domain name will be there. Please share this. I hope NameSilo takes this down ASAP. Fake emails being sent. I think VShojo also had some troubles with that a few years ago too. So yeah, be really careful with what you open. Next topic is, well, you guys know that we're thinking that some of the... Okay, let me start this again. Rima, you're gonna say a real sentence. Due to the recent Aster allegations, some very serious allegations regarding sexual assault and SA within the company, there's been a few VTubers that have been on both official and non-official hiatus, namely Aster, who we haven't seen stream for a long time. I think his next stream is scheduled for the end of January or beginning of February. And then there's also Twisty, who recently said that she was going to take a hiatus, which a lot of people suspect that she is the leaker. Now, she also tweeted from her PL account saying, "I'm not sure if exclusion is the right word, but the feeling of it makes me sad regardless." So some dread posting, some doom posting. Again, some things brewing in the background. Not sure. Not sure what's gonna happen. I'm a little bit worried for her. I hope everything's going to be okay. Oh yeah, that is something that we wanted to talk about on Uzagi's stream, but we completely forgot, because I think we just spent too long laughing at that Venom reel. By the way, can I just do a little parenthesis? And what the fuck is Parrot watching on his Instagram? Like, what is his feed, man? I am worried for him. Why does he have so many brain rot reels? Yeah, and also he had a significant amount of fanboys reels saved too. Celtic! Remember to leave out pics of anime guys and coffee for the Christmas Kitsune so she can leave you good VTuber news this Christmas. True, and I won't leave you charcoal. Thank you, Celtic! Thank you for the Akasupa, and thank you so much for helping me run the Discord and run this channel all this time. You're always so positive, and big shout out to my mod team, working overtime all the time. You know, do you guys remember when I said that, like, here, because of TikTok, people want to become influencers now? They don't want to become firefighters or astronauts anymore? But now, I also said something like, you know, China has like Douyin TikTok and they're not allowed to post like a bunch of things there. So the people there, they still want to become astronauts. Well, after the drunk stream, I take it back. I take it all back. Chinese TikTok is worst. It's like the worst kind of brain rot. The worst kind of brain rot. It's I don't even know what is going on. What is being filmed? I don't know if I just don't have the zoomer brain enough, but what the fuck? Yeah, Parrot is speedrunning his Gosling arc, and I don't know what's up with the Gosling memes, by the way. Why are they so popular? No, I will buy the face coffee. I will love the lemon woman, the pink yabbit, the sick addict. FaZe is one company that's been totally yap free this year, and I'm really proud of them. They're doing so great. Their talents are great. Yeah, looking good for FaZe. Because I'm literally him? Because he's literally me? Is it from Blade? They're all from Blade Runner. I really like that movie. It wasn't like super well rated. Apparently, because I guess they changed some stuff from the original Blade Runner movie, which I don't think I've watched. Oh, Drive was good. I thought it was really good. I like these kind of really like moody, very dark films. They're both pretty good, but the first is better. Yes, that's what the critics were saying. I should probably watch the first, even though Gosling's not in it. OG Blade Runner was good? Okay, I guess I know what I'll be watching at my family's house. Alright, so this Hololive fan is actually acting completely unhinged. So, you guys know that there's been a trend lately in VTubers, especially after Arcane, and a lot of them are going back into League. I myself have been doing that. I've been collecting League streamers like their Pokemons. I've been taking a break from League though, just because I feel like it's really a time sink. And I was playing a lot off stream, but it's like with every game being at least 15 minutes long and having one griefer able to throw your entire game, it just feels like a waste of time a lot of the time. So I just like put that on pause. It sucks because there's actually a lot of VTubers that I was planning to play with, and I don't know when I'll do that now. But I've been just reading a lot instead, so it's whatever. But this person, I read this and I thought it was a bit, like, I thought they were joking, but it seems like they're completely serious. And they've decided to quit the KFP fandom because Kiara dared to play League of Legends. And she didn't even play League of Legends, like, fully. She just played versus bots. She played versus bots, and that person is having an absolute meltdown. Yeah, imagine rage quitting because of a game that they played. So let me read it. This person states, fine, since few people asked me in DMs and I got mad again, I rage quitted KFP and VTuber fanbase because Takanashi Kiara played League of Legends. You happy now? I trusted her to be a reasonable person, but when she decided to stream it, it felt like a betrayal, and I don't want to see her again. Don't waste time and keyboard saying, this is stupid, this is only a game, are you serious? Or something like that. League of Legends is cancer. League players are cancer, speaking from experience, and Kiara is now tainted by that, so I can't look at her the same way as before. I loved her. Dude, I loved her. Bro, go outside. I've made my choice. I am leaving both KFP and VTuber fandom. I can't trust someone who I trusted the most. I can't love someone who I loved the most. I won't be able to love and trust anyone to call them my Oshi anymore, so there is no place for me. Sayonara. Bro ended with sayonara. He's actually has main character syndrome. Tweeting that is wild. Like, having those inner thoughts, okay, it's cringe, but at least it's like inside your thoughts. But no, he wrote it, he pressed send, he wrote 3 of them. 3! No, it's not a joke, Charles, it's not even a joke. Take your med. Take your meds, man. Maybe, honestly, maybe this is the one thing that's gonna push him to go outside, and maybe it's for the best. How parasocial can you be, though? How parasocial? This is one of the best examples of parasocial I've seen in a while, not gonna lie. I found this meme. Your Honor. League of Legends. Death. The sentence to death. You just say League of Legends, sentence to death. Oh, that was gonna be my next news. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, I didn't know about Cottontail. I saw Ebby. So he tweeted again after, by the way. After everybody dunked on him in the QRTs. Like, bro, they're beating your ass in the QRTs. But because Wawa is such a kind-hearted person. It just took her playing League of Legends for this person to completely lose faith in her. So he didn't even trust her at all in the first place. If that's all it takes for you to quit your oh she, or the saying that you love somebody, that's all it takes to ditch somebody that you quote-unquote loved, then you never loved them in the first place. I calmed down, still a little bit mad. What I did last week might be stupid and poorly worded, but my leaves still stay. I believe KFP will be a better place without me and my whiny ass. Yeah, you're probably right about that one. Maybe I'll be ready to return at one point, but when that moment comes, I won't be using this name and account anymore. Well, he can't now. He got dunked by everybody. I want to start with a clean record with y'all. When? I don't know. Weeks? Months? I give him 2 days. I need financial break to get a car anyway, and being a VTuber fan is wallet draining, not gonna lie. Keep supporting Wawa in my place. Viva la Kiara, glory to KFP 07. He's almost reached true self-awareness. That Kiara 3D model with the latex outfit is one of the best VTuber outfits we've had this year. I can't blame him though, I almost cried over my phone malfunctioning. If I lost my phone or my phone would break, I would also cry. That is valid, Florentina, that's valid. You can't do anything without your phone anymore, you're fucked. You're just fucked. Oh, it was a while ago that she got a new outfit. I don't like League of Legends, but happy to watch Rima play. Okay, not watch, listen to Rima rage on her ranking for the last win of the night. Being a VTuber fan is not wallet draining. True. I mean, it can be. It depends on the size of your wallet. I don't like League, but I wouldn't leave you because of it. I hope not. Yeah, just be a poor VTuber fan in the first place. Easy. Yeah, you gotta have some self-control. And like me, who's been buying things on Amazon every single day for the past 30 days. Is there any vid clips of Rhea playing League? Me raging playing League? Not really, no. No, I usually just play off stream because I feel like it's not content that people would like to watch. Bro, buying things online, you don't even realize how much you're spending. It's one click. It's one click and I have it at my door 2 days later. Like, Amazon is amazing. True, Blue Destiny. My truck driving simulator is crazy. That parking, I was stuck parking my truck for like an hour. Legitimately, we spent an hour trying to park the truck. I did feel like I learned a lot. Now, every time I am driving in my car, and I look at my blind spot, I feel like I don't know why I think of this stream and I think of you guys, and I think, man, my chat must really think I'm an awful driver, but I'm actually a good driver, guys. I swear, like, I'm actually a good driver and I drive way more safe than when I drive in video games. I swear. Potato King with the 5 gifted memberships! Yes, we're rebuilding our membership kingdom. Let's go. Thank you, Potato King, for the gifties. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the gifts, everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. Okay, so I wanted to take a second to talk a little bit about multiple VTubers having really upsetting news and losing their channels. A little bit like similar to what Taiga went through. Unfortunately, he never got his channel reinstated. But Cottontail channel was lost. They deleted her ASMR channel after removing a single video. Said video didn't have sex or nudity in it. I essentially hope this was a mistake, as my channel did not deserve to get deleted off YouTube. Imagine losing your entire channel. My worst nightmare. The appeal was denied, even though there was nothing sexual or nude on the ASMR channel. Thanks, YouTube. You're doing an amazing job at making creators never want to use your platform. It's really worrisome to see a platform like... The thing is, there's rules and regulations, and even when those rules and regulations are followed, sometimes there's just things like that happen that makes no sense. They're not following their own 3-strike structure. She only got 1 strike, and the entire channel got deleted. The war on VTubers continues. And they also took her music channel and all her backup channels too for community guidelines. So she can't have anything. And it is... But apparently I just got informed now that she got her channel reinstated. Let me look it up. Cottontail VA. Maybe Taiga should try again. Yeah, her YouTube is back up. No, it's true. Her YouTube is back up. The YouTubes are back up. Thank you so much for the support of getting YouTube's attention with this and getting my ASMR music channel back up. You have no idea how grateful I am to have the best community ever. Abby also had a really scary situation. So Abby Shrimp says, what do I do now if my channel won't be reinstated? You don't allow us to create another, so am I just done with YouTube forever? I implore you to reconsider. Remove the content in violation and give me back my account. This means everything to me. So, my Christmas present from Team YouTube, the termination of my entire channel. Abiko was removed from YouTube. Here's what happened. I received a strike, appealed it, and they supposedly reviewed it. The strike was lifted, but then 1 minute later, I received an email that my account was terminated. It's like a bug. It's this bug that's been happening, but it's terminating your channel after 1 strike, even though it's lifted. And then you're trying to talk to their customer service because you're like, there's been a mistake. I only have 1 strike. It was supposed to be lifted. My channel's terminated. And what does customer support have to reply? Nope, we reviewed this. We reviewed it and your account is not getting reinstated. You're in violation. What do you mean I'm in violation? She had 1 strike and it got lifted. You're supposed to have 3 before your channel gets deleted. It's so annoying. It makes it so there's literally no creator that is safe on the platform. Their reply was from Team YouTube was, it looks like you've already appealed and received an email outlining the final decision. We know it wasn't the outcome you were hoping for, but there's nothing more we can do on our end as these decisions are made very carefully What are you saying? It's made carefully. It's not made carefully at all. It's not even following its own guidelines. Appreciate your understanding, and yet we can't get in touch with them. We're just talking to this anonymous entity. All we're getting are copy-pasted replies. It's such a frustrating experience. Will YouTube actually hire real people to run the platform? Like, we need Moist Critical to talk about this or something. Not sure how I can go from your content does not violate our terms to your account is terminated within 1 minute of each other. But what do I know? But it's okay, guys. They've reviewed it carefully. We reviewed your channel carefully and have confirmed that it violates our sex and nudity policy. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. Well, not for VTubers. How this affect your channel? We won't be putting your channel back on YouTube. Yeah, a YouTube manual review means someone manually pressed the button to start the bar review for real. She says here, delete all my content if needed, but don't terminate my entire account or the community I've built. You don't allow us to create a new account. And I only had one strike. This feels unjust for creators who've invested so much into their work. She's going through the 5 stages of grief. And then she also says that her editor uploads the videos to a secondary monetized channel first to ensure it passes YouTube's checks without any issues. No flags, no concerns. However, once the same video is uploaded to my main channel, it's suddenly mass reported and taken down. It's hard not to feel like it's a targeted effort. So was it mass reported? I'm wondering if, like, the mass reports, I was talking about this with Taiga. It has to be in scale with the number of views a video get, probably, right? Like, if a video has like 1 million views, then you probably need a shit ton of reports for them to count. Yeah, if it was a safe place, Coco Melon would be banned. True! Orkozaurus, thank you! Welcome to the cute squad! Charlie! Merry Christmas to my favorite reindeer VTuber, Charlie! Thank you so much! I'm glad you're alive after I roasted you the other day in the drunk stream. Merry Christmas, Charlie! Thanks for always showing up and being positive in every single stream, bro. I love you. And Coyote Trickster with the resub, the Twitch resub. Oh shit, and he double dipped. Also resubbing for 7 months. Guys, we've been together for so long. I love you guys. You're the best. I have the best community. Yeah, I really feel like this YouTube stuff is unfair. She tweeted out, like, literally 16 hours ago, Shocking News, no Christmas miracle. She wanted to get clarification. How can I go from 1 strike to a rescinded strike to a complete termination? And they finally replied, good news, our policy team has reinstated your channel a B code. Note that a strike was issued on some of your videos due to violation of nudity and sexual content. Thanks for patience while we looked further into it. Thank God, at least hers and, you know, Content Test channel was reinstated. Unfortunately, there's a lot of other VTubers channels that have also been unfairly targeted and taken down that have yet to be reinstated. YouTube, I beg you, please hire some real people. Please give us a way to talk to you. A lot of us depend on YouTube for their livelihood and their growth, and they put so much efforts into their channel. It's unfair. Really? Okay, I'll go check it out later, Charlie. Thank you. Kirisu was also struck by Twitch? Yeah, that costs money, so they will never... They've been running all this time on AI, so why would they, right? Okay, so Mother, she's also a really large VTuber. And she's been struck by Twitch for fraud reason. And apparently somebody messaged me on Twitter to warn me about this, saying that a lot of VTubers have been striked left and right for fraud on Twitch. Really weird. I remember Scarly had an issue like that where Scarly, I think people did an offline hype train in her chat and she hadn't streamed there for a long time. So Twitch thought that it was some kind of fraud. But yeah, another company that needs to fix their freaking AI regulated system. Y'all ever, this person had to comment on all of these bonks and they've tweeted, y'all ever see a VTuber crying about getting bonked and when you look into it, you see they clearly broke TOS, so the bonk was 100% justified, but everyone is defending them for some reason. If you point it out, you know, you will just get jumped by a bunch of people. I do. A lot. Well, I'm gonna explain to you why you do. It's because you're being disagreeable. And this is what happens when someone is being disagreeable. I really feel like some people have like no sense of like social awareness or social etiquette. If everybody is like giving sympathy to somebody and you just barge in and be like, well, actually, I saw you did this. Yeah, of course you're gonna get shit on. What do you expect? And even that tweet is like, in the midst of everything happening, all right, maybe they're not talking about a specific account, but it feels so out of touch. Like, read the room, bro. Read the room. After seeing all of these, do you really feel like it's justified? How is it justified? And again, they're not even mentioning these cases, but it's tweeted at the same time that these are being tweeted. So people will automatically make the connection. They're gonna think that this person is tweeting about all of these channels being lost. It's a stupid time to tweet. People never think about that when they vague tweet. That they don't read the room. This immediately comes to mind. Okay, that's funny. That reply is funny. That one was hilarious. I only zoomed in for 5 seconds and I got bonked. This one we're like, yeah, okay, valid. Marquinez! Thank you for the 10-month, bro. I appreciate you so much. You're always positive. Always positive in the Discord, always positive in chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my god, I never did anything sexual. What the fuck is this BS? Shares clip from the stream VOD showing very clearly sexual non-TOS stuff. Anyway, yeah guys, I'm the victim. And I took a look at the comments. Lots of mutual commenting here. Rosie says, it does suck as someone going through it legitimately. Rosie's been having a lot of issues and with YouTube, and it does actually really suck. And a lot of the time, it is actually not justified. You know the channel Yam Albat? She's one of my content creator friends. She also got bonked by YouTube. And she's like the most sesto VTuber. For 90 days, she couldn't post any video because her channel's trust score was so low. Azehara here tweeting, there are many cases where the streamers gets bonked for things that are on the line but don't really break TOS. I do hate when they clearly break TOS then act stupid over it. He's right. And Mama Oko, with the title Christmas Oko, responding, any specifics you thinking of? That was also my thoughts. Any specific cases you're thinking of? Like, this is... just say them. I think I'd rather they just say who they're thinking of. Azehara is on Twitter too much. I really haven't been opening Twitter at all and it's been so great. True, Azehara is probably all behind those Twitch bans. He's everywhere. So Rosie, yeah, she's been having a lot of issues with YouTube. TLDR, she goes to YouTube jail, finds out she was wrongly accused, makes a small mistake, is put in jail longer because of the initial mistake, found to be false, attributing to them not forgiving it. Team YouTube responds, totally hear you on this. To confirm, if we see repeated egregious inaccuracies based on our advertiser-friendly content guidelines, your channel will be reviewed for inclusion in the YouTube Partner Program. Even the Team YouTube replies to her are pretty mean. Yep, okay, please answer this. You false flagged 8 videos and that made the status pop up. So she's basically going through the same thing that my friend went through, where your channel's trust score is so down in the gutter that every single thing you upload will basically get limited ad revenue, and they'll find something in every one of your videos. It's like, no one can survive this process. No one. So she's getting false flags all the time. She appealed all 8 and YouTube acknowledged that. She made 2 mistakes total during that time, which prolonged the status. So she has like this, she's on probation basically for 90 days, but every time she appeals a video with limited ad and they don't judge it that it deserves to be lifted, the 90 days gets reset. That's why a lot of people just stop uploading completely during those 90 days, but that will legitimately kill your channel, especially if you have a channel like Rosie. So she's just fucked, and they refuse to give her a date. They actually refuse to give her a date, like your probation period starts from there to there. They won't say anything. It's been really frustrating. Yeah, I feel bad for Rosie. And she had 2 strikes as well, really? So she has 1 strike left? That's so scary. Oof. Yeah, she's in endless jail. Let me take a sip of water. I can't believe it's Christmas already, guys. I can't believe it. Yeah, Christmas Eve, but it's basically Christmas, because I feel like we celebrate more on Christmas Eve than like the 25th. What do you mean HRE? It's Christmas Day in Asia. Oh, I gotta wish Nuzagi a happy Merry Christmas then. Eve is for the whole family and day is for the immediate family. Yeah. For me, Christmas Eve, we're doing a big dinner. And then on the 25th, that's when I'll usually go visit like the extended family and stuff. I did join Blue Sky, yeah. I haven't posted anything there yet, but I have an account. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's been some backlash in regards to, it's always the same thing. It's like the, weekly what is lolly and what is shibi a VTuber discussion. So we got one of those again. As Dragon Knight recently revealed the model he created for Merryweather for Merryweather Christmas Chibi, and it's really cute art by Monomoji, and Dragonite only rigged it, okay? He didn't even draw it, but oh, he dared called it a chibi. So people had to complain about it, and then he had to issue an apology. It's the weekly artist apology. I'm so annoyed that Twitter always forces these artists, these poor artists that work so hard, to apologize for things that is ridiculous. So Dragon Knight tweeted, I have read through the comments and I would like to apologize for my ignorance on this matter. I'm not trying to convert what it is to what it is not. Chibi, in my understanding, has various proportions and the model is considered a chibi within my perspective, so I called it what I generally thought it was. I still have limited knowledge relating to these words and terms even as an artist myself, so I'll be more careful in the future. Again, I'm truly sorry if this causes discomfort and misunderstandings. I am thankful for the correcting and comments trying to explain the difference so that I understand the concept of a chibi, but it is saddening there are several harassment and harsh comments as well. It's a bit hard to handle mentally. Please be kind. Thank you everyone for your kind words and another side of opinion on the matter. These terms are confusing to me as what I used to know might not be the international standard. Still, I have no intention of sexualizing anything and no intention of converting / normalizing any terms. But this will be my last comment regarding this matter and I will be back to my usual posting routine. Thank you again and still apologize for any inconvenience or misunderstanding caused. Bro, he dared call this a chibi and people has his throat for it. He's apologizing for it. Come on. What is this world we're living in? People have to complain about everything. Everything. Yeah, he should have apologized to the mob. That is mob. Yes, they get angry over the dumbest thing. Who cares? Somebody else made this art and you gotta go in there and nitpick for no reason. It's always the same discussion over and over again. Yeah, social media has really made the world a worse place, not gonna lie. Related to the artist thing, but it kind of on the other side. First of all, I just want to say that, you know, there are artists that are victims and there are artists that are part of the problem. I don't think it's efficient to generalize like the entire artist fan base and be like, oh, they're all the same, because they're not the same. There's a lot of really talented people that stay out of drama, and there's a lot of people that, like, usually a loud minority, that are causing problems for the rest of the, for everybody else, and this is why we can't have nice things. And I've worked with amazing artists that would never behave in an inappropriate manner, and so far I've had like very good experience with all the artists that I've like partnered with. So I don't want you guys to think that all the artists are awful. Like, for example, Dragon Knight is totally a victim here and he's innocent in my opinion. But no, we cannot have nice things on Twitter X. You're right, Waper. So, I think I made a video on this, or I talked about this a couple weeks ago on my channel. remember how Matara was supposed to have a VShojo contest? And the prize, the first place prize was $6,000. And this kind of ties in my last topic. But the requirement for the contest was to draw all of the VShojo talents with their mascots, I believe. And a lot of people and artists were kind of complaining about it, or I guess criticized her contest. Art contests in general are really hard to pull off. There's always a certain amount of people that will criticize it. Some people will say, oh, you're just trying to get free fan art, etc., etc. My response to that is, if you don't want to participate, just don't participate, okay? Now, I do agree that the requirements were a little too much. It's not that I don't think $6,000 is not worth it. I think $6,000 is a huge sum. It's more so that it's a huge time sink for a chance to win. And I feel because from a marketing perspective, like your goal when you're doing a contest is to have as many people as possible enter, right? And I feel like because her requirements were really high, I think less people would have been willing to put in this time to enter her contest because the barriers of entry were too high. So I think in that purpose, she should have rethought of the requirements, but it's not because I don't think the prize pool isn't appropriate. If you're an established artist, maybe it's not enough for you, and that's totally fine. You make your prize, but I'm sure some people that are more amateur and stuff, they wanted to participate and they would have been totally fine with this prize pool, and they would have been fine with drawing all the characters. And I think for those people it sucks because now Matara, at first she said she would rethink the requirements, but now it seems like the contest is completely cancelled. Yeah, it's all scrapped now. So she says, it is with great sadness that I must announce that I will no longer be going ahead with the planned art contest. I wanted this with far too much eagerness and not enough planningness, thus I ended up with the outline of a contest that upset a lot of her fans and entrants. The art contest was a great lesson for me. I would like to thank the many artists who reached out to educate me. Thank you all so much for your genuine interest and most importantly, your genuine advice on what I can do to improve for the next time I hold a fan contest. I have taken it all to heart. Lastly, I apologize for taking so long to address this. I wrote and rewrote this a million times and it never felt perfect. I never felt like my response would be enough for this. The longer I took, the worse I felt, feeling that I'll be upsetting even more people by not going through with the contest. So with that, I just want to apologize again from the bottom of my heart. I will do better next time. Yeah, I do feel like, I mean, she's right that I think there's even more people being upset now because she's not going through with the contest, because I looked a little bit through the QRTs and the replies, and there was like a lot of people that were saying, man, that sucks, I wanted to participate. So it feels like another instance of like a small group of people kind of ruining it for everybody. And they also made Matara feel bad. So lose-lose for me. Lose-lose on my side. But I don't blame her. You try to do something nice for the community and you kind of get shit on. So it wouldn't make me want to go through with it either. Twitter's the worst. It's actually the worst. Let's look at some of the replies. I disagree with the armchair post. I don't think it's true that they're not part of Matara's audience. I think that she does have a lot of artists in her audience, and I think in her audience there's a lot of people that care about how artist feels and how artist thinks. So I don't agree fully with Armchair's analysis. She has that kind of fan base. She 100% does. She has a really wide fan base. It probably encompasses a lot of artists. And I don't know how to describe it, but she has a lot of those. It sounds bad when I say it, like she has a lot of those sensitive people in her audience. So it does make sense. Like if you look at the replies on her tweet, a lot of people are like being supportive and they're like, oh, I'm happy you care about artists. So for her fan base, this is a like how can I say this? Her own fan base, her core fan base, will be happy with her decision because they're like, oh my god, my or she cares about artists, so they're okay with this. You know what I mean? It reinforces that for them. They're like, wow, Mayoshi really took the time to pull out of this contest because some artists were not happy with it. Man, she's really cool. Whereas our audience, like mine and Armchair, it overlaps a lot. They would be a little bit more critical of this because we've seen this happen like fucking all the time. And we're a little bit more brute. I don't know how to explain it. We're a little bit more, cutthroat on some things. Doesn't have to be, it's not a negative thing. It's just different. We are evil. We are villains. Yes, we do have some contrarian tendencies. But that's okay. I do love us that way. So, at the end of the day, I don't know. It depends on how she felt. If it genuinely gave her anxiety, I think it's fine to axe the contest. Yes, exactly, Lucata. The post could have had better wording. Yes, I agree. I wish she just didn't listen to those artists in the first place. I think it would have been fine if she just went on with it. Do I agree with the artist giving her the criticism? No. But I also don't understand why she just didn't lower the requirements. Did it become too complicated? Did VShojo not want that? Was there some specific things that all of the VShojo girls needed to be with it, to be in the fan art to get the $6,000 prize pool? I don't understand it. But it is what it is, I suppose. You're kind of damned if you do at this point and damned if you don't. Like, she goes through with the contest, people will complain. If she cancels it, people will complain. For a 6K prize, I think the requirements were okay. I think it's not an amount that's to be scoffed at. Tierov! That's another amount that's not to be scoffed at. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the Christmas gifts. Wait, she did? That's a really good info. She had a stream where she talked it over and lowered the requirements. My guess is she kept getting criticism and scrapped it. Oh boy. I wonder if she has some really high profile artists in her entourage that are used to being paid the big money that told her, yeah, this ain't it. Yes, 6K is a lot, but you're not guaranteed to get it. That's it's a chance at 6K. But for me, I think it's more like If you feel like doing a VShojo fan art, you feel like doing this as a hobby, and you submit it as a contest for a chance to get the $6,000, you should see it as a bonus. The first reason to entering a contest is to do a nice fan art that will be, you know, displayed on the stream, and to support your Oshi. That should be the first reason you enter the contest. It shouldn't be about the money, because the money is not guaranteed. And I don't think she was expecting anime quality fan art. Like, somebody in the reply was like, oh damn, well, I guess I'll just post my fan art here. And they had made it, and they were all like shibis and stuff. You know, it didn't look like it took like 3,000 hours to make. But it was cute, and I think that's the kind of fan art we're expecting here. $6K is the prize pool of the first place winner? I don't remember anymore. So this is some of the response from Twitter community. Let's take a look at them. Did the artists really have to ruin this just because they felt entitled to a bigger pay? It's not even a commissioned job in the first place, it's fan art. If the pay wasn't enough for the work, simply don't do it. Exactly! They didn't have to ruin it for everyone else who did it for fun. Yes, exactly. It was supposed to be for fun. It was supposed to be for fun. That's all you had to do. Azehara also tweeting, Azehara, aren't you supposed to be in Japan, bro? Enjoy your trips. Get off Twitter, man. Consider that whenever you make a contest in the future, you started out with the following disclaimer. These will be the rules for the contest. No one is forcing you to participate, and if you don't like it, you're free to ignore this contest. Based on the feedback I get, the rules might be modified in the near future. True. I remember Fuamoko also did a contest and people were upset by it. Like, you cannot do a contest without people being upset by it. At least Strawberry's contest went well. I don't think she got any criticism. And Nick Jelly here tweeting, oh no, after 2 years of waiting for their annual art contest, I was so excited for this one, and yet I'm just gonna use up all I have planned for the art contest and repackage it for them as fan art. I owe this to whatever happened to me 2 years ago. So like I said, this is the proof that some people genuinely wanted to participate for the fun of it, and now they don't get to have a contest anymore because of a few Twitter Debbie Downers. Again, like, this is why we can't have nice things. Kendra here, also a friend of the channel, saying, dang, I was really gonna join this one, but I'd rather you mind be at ease than anything Matara. Yeah, that's kind of... Noose! Can we mod Noose? Yeah, there was another contest that had, can she be trusted with that power? I'm not sure, she might make you all whimper. There was another contest, I think it was it Nijisanji, where they were allowed to use all the rights to all the entries, anywhere they see fit. So people were upset by that because it kind of granted them commercial rights. The thing is, I don't know if the VTuber companies do that, so they're allowed to broadcast the fan art on stream. You know what I mean? How they're like really stingy about perms and stuff. Maybe they wanted the perms to broadcast it on a live stream, which is monetized, so it would sort of count as a commercial thing. Yeah, it's like 40k of free art. This is a genius move. But anyway, this contest is the opposite. Matara, yeah, she clarified that the entries were the property of their owners. She tried to back herself. It still exploded in her face. So yeah, that sucked. For Solana, it was design and outfit, and we keep the rights. That is cool. I guess, like, then you could contact the artist and be like, hey, can I buy the commercial rights for this? I'd like to use this for whatever. Artists seeing everything in the VTuber community as abuse is getting old. Not wrong. Not wrong. I mean, this just gives a bad name to the artist community, Mo. Yeah, people are getting sick of it. People are getting sick of it. I think she should have just ignored the criticism. But hey, it's kind of like what Kendra said. If her mind is more at ease, there's enough stressful things to worry about when you're a content creator. If she... I'll say this. If she sent out that tweet and she immediately felt better after, like a weight was lifted off her shoulder, then she did the right thing for her own peace of mind. And however she appears after, it doesn't matter. Because the only thing that matters is your own peace of mind. Really. This other person tweeting, a shame really, I thought that with the extended time I would be able to apply. Well, let's hope that there will be another art contest coming soon from VShojo. Still waiting on Bubby design context from RIMA Sabaton Goal, unless I missed it. Yeah, I hope this one's still going. I just hope, I just hope that people let others enjoy their funds, and it just feels like everybody's expectations needs to be lowered and be like, chill guys. This is the holiday season too. It's a season to be, you know, to be giving, to be jolly. And they're like, $6,000 isn't enough. Ah. Well, it was enough for like at least 3 people here. I would have noted the names of critics and blacklisted them. I think the most influential critics are probably come from mutuals or like high-profile people, and then it's not that easy to make that axe. But what is going on at VShojo? Last week I showed you guys this Zentraya tweet saying, next year I want to do so much, but I'm also stuck on one big thing. I'm currently decided on a big decision, but at a stalemate, thinking on it. Like, what do you do if you want to change of scenery but don't want to leave home? Just fighting myself right now, deciding. And then today, she tweeted again saying, thought the end of the year would be a bit better, but I'm still struggling a lot. There's just a lot going on behind the scenes and a lot of uncertainty. Can't say it hasn't been stressful, but trying my best and pushing through. So thank you for helping me laugh and forgetting. I hope Zentraya is doing alright. This seems a little bit worrisome. Is VShojo next? Dum. Now, for real, I think VShojo is probably in a really good spot business model-wise. But I don't know how... Honestly, I don't know how they make their money. Because Michi said she doesn't understand how they make their money. I love Zentraya. I think she's such a gem. She looks really cool. And Sayu's also vouched for her. So I feel like, because, you know, when it's a mutual vouching for somebody, it weights higher than like a random vouching for somebody. So I do feel like she has a really cool personality. Henya also doesn't know how VShojo makes money. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they must be selling a lot of merch, but then there was like this merch thing going on. So maybe Zentraya is alluding to that. Maybe Zentraya is alluding to all like the merch issues going on behind the scenes. I don't know. No, VShojo is not on the stock market. They've had private funding. Zentraya. Did I call her Zendaya again? I'm like Dune brained. Yeah, it could be the VTuber and stuff. We don't know. We have nothing to go on. Just, I don't know, keeping tabs on things. Lastly, actually this is not the last topic. I have one more Nijisanji topic because False ID dropped like a huge bombshell again. Next competition, Matara should just offer prizes of free merch and voice packs. That should keep the artistic grifters at bay. Yep. Yeah, I still think VShojo is in a great spot. I mean, Iron Mouse broke so many records this year. She's literally a landmark of VTubing. As long as she's in VShojo, it's gonna go well. So another Dan Twitter commenter. I don't know if he's rage baiting here or just another case of media literacy. I think it's a case of media literacy because, and I think that this person is genuine in their criticism because we've seen this kind of criticism happen again and again on all kind of media where it features something something like, you know, morally wrong, morally degenerate, just any bad character of any kind. You know, I think about, remember there was a scandal with Bleach because that one character, Giselle, was found out to be biologically male, but she presents herself as a female or something. They didn't really go into details, but that character was like a Menhera girl. I thought she was pretty cool, actually. She was like this Menhera girl that had an army of zombies, and she would like resurrect the dead and control them. And people were like, that person is actually committing genocide and she's awful and she gives the whole trans community a bad name. It's like, bro, what do you... First of all, she's on the villain side, so of course, but I don't understand. It's like, any signs of evil or like bad characters, people just get shocked now. They just get shocked. So Western art is so starved for actual evil that when it shows up in anime, tourists lose their shit and don't know how to respond. And the original tweet said, Dada Dan just aired a scene with middle-aged men sexually harassing and trying to R-word an underage girl in an open bath. Anime fans love to criticize other shows but turn a blind eye here. Hypocrisy much? Yeah, how dare bad people do bad things? I remember there was another manga that was criticized because they were like, the manga story plot is this person being kidnapped. Yes, bad things happen in media. They've always done. And you know what? Sometimes the bad characters, imagine that. Sometimes the bad character is the main character. That's crazy, right? That is crazy. And you know what? Even when the main character is like the bad character, some of these stories are still enjoyable sometimes. Yeah, no way, right? No way. Shockers. One of my favorite books, it's called Belle Amie. And I think it's from Maupassant. Wait, I'm not sure anymore. Who's the author of Belle Amie? Wait, there's a movie version of that? With Robert Pattinson? No fucking way. That came out in 2012. Okay, I gotta watch that. I haven't seen that. Yeah. And it's like, the character in that novel, it's a very popular like literature novel. It's a classic. He's an awful person. He's like, he starts off relatable. You're like, oh, he's just like another guy, but he gets so greedy, and every time he moves up the social ladder, he wants more and more and more, and he does like really awful things to get to where he wants to be. And at first you're rooting for him, then you're like, nah, I hope you get caught, I hope you get what you deserve. And the fucking book ends with him getting everything and more, and scamming a lot of people and getting away with it. And you just, the book ends and you're shocked. You're shocked, but it's so good. It's like one of the stories that you remember after. And another anime that kind of has this concept is shit, I can't remember. Death Note. Do people like the main character? Like, he's Light. Is that what his name is? He's awful. And yet it was still a good anime. Yeah, the Coffin and Andy and Lele thing was also like, I think I haven't played the game, but I've seen an analysis of it, and it was about, well, it was a video essay on media literacy, and they were analyzing that, and they were saying that, like, yes, the game is about incest, but incest isn't viewed as something good or morally good. It's something twisted and dark, and, you know, that's kind of the whole point. And it feels like people are just ignoring that. Like, you know, it would be something else if this scene would be viewed as something good, but it's not. It's degenerate. It's like morally wrong. Exactly. And Adugo, welcome back to the Precious Squad. Incest was one of the least egregious things in that game morally. And you know what I find funny is that meanwhile we have like House of Dragon and Game of Thrones that are celebrated, and guess what? There's a bunch of incest in there. There was cannibalism in that thing? Merry Christmas, Darky! It's more an emotional, psychological way, but people are too busy hating and gooning and hating and... Wait, people are gooning to that? That's a little weird. Yeah, and then... Yeah, and then they'll blame video games for violence too. Remember, like, in the 2000s, when Eminem and Marilyn Manson were a thing, and people were, like, blaming school shootings on their music? They're like, this person listened to Marilyn Manson, the music of the devil! No wonder he's shooting up a school! Oh, it's a meme. Okay. No, I have not seen VTubers react to Andy, no. Anyway, can we fix media literacy? I think people just need to read more. Like, there needs to be a certain quota, maybe, of books that we need to force onto people. In the Rima Republic, there will be. You know that there's some people that, there's some actors now that are playing, like, evil roles in movies and stuff? And these actors will then receive hate mails from fans thinking that they're actually the character they're playing. Like I said, media literacy is dead. Yeah, the guy, Jeffrey from Game of Thrones, I read that apparently he was getting harassed for years for his role, and honestly, he played it really well. But apparently that was false. I heard that that was not true. So, I'm not sure if it's true or not. he was really good in that role. You really wanted to punch him, like, for real. But that's the thing, you can be too convincing, I guess, that it might ruin your life because you're too good at your job. Crazy. Just insane stuff. We can't have nice things anymore. I think there's also a movie I saw recently. It was a French movie. The French really play into like the whole morally despicable like main character thing a lot more. French movies are just much more gritty and raw in general than American movies, I find. And this one was with Leah Seydoux. She's so pretty. Oh my god, I love watching this actress. The movie wasn't even... it didn't even have like really good critics. It's like a remake from like 1940s movie. But the main character, she is not a nice person. She's kind of horrible. She's a maid, and you kind of find out through the story that she's just as bad as the people she's serving. She just doesn't have any money. But human nature is not just black and white. Sometimes exploring the bad parts of human nature is as interesting, and this is why there's so many people like studying the minds of like mass murderers, making movies on Jeffrey Dahmers, you know? Not even limited to villains. The guy who VA'd for Jar Jar was harassed for years just for being seen as annoying. That's so mean. Jar Jar had a good heart, okay? He was annoying. But he doesn't deserve to be harassed, okay? The fuck? Yeah, we have more green names in the chat. Isn't it nice? So, for my last little tea of the day, I have this clip from False ID. Wait, Jar Jar was a Sith Lord? Wait. Jar Jar Binks? Oh, it's a meme. Okay, you guys scared. I was like, what? Holy shit, Iruga! Iruga with the 10 gifted sub! Thank you, bro! Love you, thank you! Thank you! Okay. So, I don't know what kind of... well, basically, False reacted to me and Armchair's stream. He called us cute, thank you. But he also said he seems to know more about what's going on behind the scenes than we do. And he dropped some bombshells, and honestly, I kind of totally believe him. He said a full third of Nijisanji English can be fired. A third of them can be just let go at this point. And he basically said, I have to say this before I take off for the year. There are individuals that are continually going to be big issues and big problems. And it's going to be a continued problem with the actual branch, and they need to be let go. And they can be let go gently. And he thinks like a third of the Niji-en talents should be out of the window. And he says there is a problem with the actual culture and the branch. So there's apparently some rotten apples within the branch, within the company. And they kind of need to cycle these out. Oh, it was theory crafting? We're gonna watch the clip. I can't listen to myself though. Wait, do I hear myself talking this? Oh, he was not saying he knows when Turd will be fired? Wait, did I misunderstand it? The way I understood it is that he thinks some of the talents are the problem. Yeah. He thinks 1/3 of the talents would deserve it. I'm not saying he knows they're going to be fired. I do have to listen to myself when I make the essay videos during the revisions, yes. But I sound even worse in live streams. He thinks 1/3 of the EN talents could be let go. Yeah, exactly. So he probably has some information that we don't have access to, no? Well, it sounds like it. Oh, it's muted.
Sorry? These two are so nice.
The way you...
These two are so adorable. They're so nice. Alright. How far are we into this? 5.5 hours. I finally get to say this before I take off for the year. A full third of Nijisanji English can be fired. A full third of them can just be let go at this point. There are just individuals that are continuing to be big issues, big problems, are going to be, again, a continued problem within the actual branch and need to be let go. And they can be let go gently. They can be said, hey guys, we appreciate your time with the company. We're going in a different direction. Thank you. And boom! Just a third of the Niji talents just out the window. And just overnight, the actual culture within the actual branch is going to be night and day. It is going to be hilariously different.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of speculations if that happens around it, and for sure a lot of controversy. But if they are truly the problem, it would help patch a lot of things. Obviously, I don't have access to this information. Maybe he's heard some things through the grapevines. A lot of the things that we do hear from back channels, we can't officially talk about them. But if False does get that vibe, I'm inclined to believe him. Like, for real, I am inclined to believe him. And I don't doubt it.
But let me be very clear here. There are actors within the talent pool itself that have led to Nijisanji English being where it's at now.
Yeah, like when he says this, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm remembering Michi's words that there's a whole DLC that we don't see. And I'm like, shit, this is the DLC we're talking about.
And, you know,
thank you, Unite.
This whole act of, we gotta, you know, always be on the side of the talent when the talents themselves are creating some of these self-inflicting problems is not going to hold up. Zahiko, thank you very much for 5 gift subs. Thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you very much for the 5. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to, like, name names or anything like that, but I know who I'd do it to. Absolutely.
Oh.
100. Wow, yikes, but true.
Damn.
How come someone named False says such things truth? Yeah. So, I have my... I'm not going to be, you know... outwardly vocal about that, but I know exactly who needs to go.
Oh shit.
I know exactly
yeah.
who goes. And it's a full third of Nijisanji English.
Wow.
Easily.
Okay.
And
See,
let me tell you.
I don't know that. I don't know that. That is a lot. So that means there's a lot of problematic talents, actually. A whole third? That's a lot.
There are a lot of those in EGN that think the same as I do.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Rose, thank you very much also for another fun.
So he's probably talked about some people in EGN and stuff. And I mean, the Aster thing is sort of a given, right? So he's probably talking about other people outside of Aster. One third is 10, 11 talents? Jeez.
5. Thank you for your generosity today. Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs, Rose, and thank you very much, Kaze Ryu, for the yikes if true. And Zahiko, thank you very much also for another 5. Thanks, guys. Thank you. So I'm not alone in this thinking, by the way. This is thinking also among some actually within the actual company itself. Let me just say there's a lot of thinking of, oh, you know, we're into this together, guys, and then how it works is very different. So, yeah, it's bloody, it's harsh, but this actually goes back to problems with management and their
Really?
hiring practices, right? They brought in some bad actors here. Or they brought in some people that were not ready for prime time. Or they brought in some people that probably had a good run and probably need to be shown the door. And that's...
Yeah, unlike Hololive, it does feel like they're not vibe checking well enough. Like, Mori said that there's a very specific vibe that you need to be in Hololive, and it does feel like the girls and boys that are there, it's like they don't have one negative bone in their body. Like, they wouldn't feel jealousy for somebody else. They wouldn't feel mad because some fellow colleagues got invited to an event or not, and they didn't. They would be supportive because they're that wholesome. And I think that's probably the kind of people that you want in a corporate setting.
That's really harsh to say, but that's where we're at, and that's where we've been at now, especially this last year.
Explain. And you can really... People's bad traits don't show up when they're coasting. It doesn't show up when things are going well. Like, even in esports, when a team gets along, it doesn't say much when they get along when they're winning games. It's when they start losing games and your friendships get put under strain that then the relationships are really tested. And I think in the case of Nijisanji, they really were tested. They got put into a lot of stressful situations lately due to management primarily. And then some, personality started showing up a little more. But there was probably issues at the core. And the retraction, I mean, it makes sense.
I would only ask them to do
My
this if
voice
the company
is
had
awful.
first put out a retraction on behalf of management. So the reason why, again, I don't want to just use them as pin cushions and scapegoats, is because...
Okay, cancel. What are these Rumble recommendations? They're all like AI generated. Yo, this woman, what the f... Okay, I'm not gonna comment on the thumbnails. Test friendship was a session of League. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, nice analysis by False ID. I feel like it's opened my eyes on a couple things. If I had to redo my assessment of Nijisanji, I would probably change a couple things after hearing that. Because I trust False, mostly. Don't holo girls hang for a year before debuting? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they hang out together, but they probably know that they're going to be debuting for a year and they start preparations. If people use League of Legends to identify bad vibes, I'd have no friends. I'd always fail the friendship test. So, what do you guys plan for Christmas? It's coming! It's coming soon. It's 4:40 p.m. 5 p.m. soon. My dinner starts at 6:30. What do you guys have planned? I think I'm gonna try to get drunk again tonight. But I don't know. Maybe not drunk. You know, my grandma will be attending after all. Hangover part 2. Dude, where's my car? I'm prepping the cat hideout. Why? You celebrated Christmas early? I might get drunk. It won't happen. Give your liver a break. There's just some wine. I haven't bought a lot of presents this year. I thought I'd have to buy more, but because we're doing a Christmas Santa, we're not really buying that many. Is your grandma asking for great grandkids? My family has stopped asking me, when are you gonna bring a boy over? Because I never bring one. When are you gonna get a boyfriend? That's like the worst question people can ask you at family gatherings. I used to hate family gatherings because of that, but now I think they just come to terms with it, or they think I'm a lesbian. I'm not sure. Bring a body. Oh my god, that's so smart. I should bring my Levi Ackerman body pillow. You know, I told you guys that I finally purchased myself a new mattress. So, no more backaches, thanks to you guys. And like my dad was helping me install the mattress, right? Because we need to, it's very heavy. But I didn't undo my bed first. And then we had to put all the sheets away. And then my dad paused, like he took some pillows away, and then there was the body pillow there with Levi, and he just paused at it. He didn't say anything, but I was like, oh shit! Shit! I should have put the body pillow away before. That's on you, Rima? I should show up my body pillow, be like, hi guys, meet my boyfriend Levi. No, the worst question is, when are you expecting? When in fact you actually have just gained weight, body proportions out of whack. This is why I don't say anything. Even like wishing people like holidays and stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you guys that one day I was working in a store and it was Mother's Day. And these two customers, they walk out of the store after like purchasing things, and I'm like, have a happy Mother's Day. And the woman just looks at me and she's like, yeah, I'm not a mother. We've been trying for multiple years and we've never been able to conceive. And I was just like, dying in 4K. This is why now I just keep my mouth shut. I just keep my mouth shut. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, why am I like this? Why? Yeah, this is a cringe moment. I do talk about definition of cringe and like, you know, what people mean by it. And it's like it's like almost a physical reaction that you get thinking about some stuff that you've said in the past. Like they keep you up at night. Like you'll think about it again and you'll wince a little. Thank you, placeholder stream. Merry Christmas. It is an introvert's worst nightmare. Don't trauma dump on the customer service. I guess that we're being a little bit doomer because, I mean, they have a mother, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Cringe for me is like when instantly my pits begin to sweat. Isn't that what your pits are supposed to do? No? Isn't it weird? I was thinking about that yesterday. That's funny you mentioned it. I was thinking, isn't it weird that our sweat glands are under our arms, like our armpits, but animals don't have that. Like if I look at my dog, he doesn't sweat more from under his armpits, and same with like horses and stuff. So we're just really weird creatures, humans. Why have you typed this twice? I have a feeling the person Nijisanji will be your boyfriend. I hate that whenever a girl talks to a guy, people are like, oh, are they dating? Are they dating? They're boyfriends? No, bro, he's like my little brother. I'd be constantly annoyed at him if he was my boyfriend. Shippers, but for real life, for real. Yeah, the dog's pant. Yeah. Rima, dogs don't sweat, they pant. Sorry, Rima, I'm a Nuzagi expired shipper. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Rima X her favorite anime husbando of the week, month, year, more like the day. It's a rotating thing with me. Severely depressed Nuzagi now. I don't think he sees me that way either. For real. No, for legit. Our relationship, I wouldn't be comfortable hanging out with them if there was any hint of romance. It would immediately make me more on my guard. Shippers for real life equals matchmakers. Tian sees you as a bro, just like Chad does, unfortunately. I'm still annoyed that Nuzagi, like, did a JJK spoiler during the stream. What a griefer. I have a friend that I think wants to get with me. It scares the shit out of me. I totally understand that feeling, Cass. I hate it. I hate it. It's just like, no, don't say it. Don't. Get that out of your mind. Yes, the big spoiler at the start was super cringe. I was very upset with him to say that because I know like some of my mods will be watching the stream and they haven't finished the series, so it just sucked. And Gojo is not a fraud, okay? The hell was that noise? It was me cringing. It was me cringing, making like a vacuum cleaner kind of noise. Mm-hmm. You know, I was helping Parrot write some of his flirty texts to girls on like these apps, you know, like Grindr and Tinder. I don't know what kids use these days. And I'm so fucking good at it, man. I'm so good at it. Everything I wrote worked like a charm. Okay, Noose as your girlfriend, I'll take that one. I am so turbo broken OP as a dude. Oh yeah, I could help you. Like, he's like, really? I should send it? I was like, dude, just send it. Just send it. I am like Cyrano. Mm-hmm. Cloto! Merry Christmas, Cloto! I'm so happy to be your friend. I hope you have a great day today. Oh wait, Grindr is the gay app, so it's Tinder. Whoops, isn't Grindr for gays? Sorry, but yeah, Tinder then. I am inside trading. True, I am inside trading. So yeah, if you guys ever need me to write you your, you know, romance message, I got you guys. I got you. Rima, the super villain. Would you consider doing another drama tier list for this year like you did in February with DN? Oh yeah, we should. Yeah. I mean, the dating apps are awful. Dating apps. Ugh, I don't like dating apps. I've never used dating apps. But maybe that's why I've been single for so long. I don't know. It's just the problem is how else do you meet people now? But the dating apps are designed to keep you on those apps, and they're designed to prey on lonely people. Now, I do have some friends that are in like good stable relationship that have met on dating apps, so I guess there are some fringe cases, but it's like dating app, you're only judging the other person by their photo. And guys all suck at taking pictures of themselves. So they're fucked. Like they're already fucked. And at the same time, you know, it's kind of like we were talking about with Parrot and Nuzagi. A lot of people say they have a type, but then they end up with people that are not their type. And how do they end up with those people? Is because they met them IRL and then they were charmed by their personality. Because at the end of the day, mature people understand that looks are not everything. Good evening, Rima. Cute Santa Slav's costume, Merry Christmas horse, and a Happy New Year. Don't help Parrot on Grindr. He's already gay. Thank you, Solid Delich. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much. I had a friend who found an anime weeb girlfriend through Tinder, and oh, well, that could be possible if you have that in your profile. I know some of my friends have like this new app that's less hookup like based, and it's made like a blog, and there's some quotes, and it's like aesthetically pleasing and all of that. Honestly, it looks like a hassle to set up your profile. But it's probably for people that are looking for more like genuine connections. It's not just the first problem with dating app is like that it's based on your photo, and then the second problem with dating apps is that you need to make a quick impression for short attention span people through like you need to make a big impression via like a texting conversation, and then you need to actually follow through to the physical date without both people flaking when no one has any real stake in it. So it's too many steps. It's It requires too much determination, honestly. Yeah, or be rich and put your net worth in the bio and you'll get matches. Wow, hold up. Cloto gifting 5 memberships to the Cloppers. Thank you, Cloto. You're so generous. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cloto. Dating is such a hassle. I want to stay single forever and have 77 cats living in a mansion. Yo, I want to have like a fucking zoo, man. You know, I was looking at I googled the craziest shit. The white peacocks. I want to have a white peacock. Apparently, they're very rare. Because there's like the male peacocks that have like this the short tail, but then there's the one peacock that is white that has the big tail. And I want to have that in my backyard. And some horses, and some cats, and some dogs. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask, guys? Can I put Aligrass's net worth in my bio instead? Yeah, you should. Why not? You have 10 cats, just need 67 more. You're almost there. RIMA endangering species? Horses are for eating, not keeping, Arch. Hey, Merry Christmas, Arch. Yeah, the mention part will be hard to figure out. But you know, we can probably get one. Parrot said we could buy a decent mansion if we move to Colombia with like a little, probably more money, but hey, more attainable than having a mansion here. Mansion, farm, butler, maids, all the animals. True, true, true. You know what? Oh my god, I just had a flashback of the drunk stream with Barrett showing me this. Is it actually from Black Butler? Like the 3 guys saying, you need to sleep or your skin will crack or something. I'm a huge Peacock fan. They can live up to 70 years? What? 70 years for a bird, really? And act like a dog's? You will get a lot of noise complaints from neighbors. Yes, but if you have a large mansion, then technically you'll also have a large garden, so your neighbors won't hear them. Mansions are overrated. Just live in a castle. Yes, I was telling Arch that I was looking at some castles in like East Europe and stuff, and Norway and Scotland and all of that. Some of them were Renaissance castles. And I was thinking they look so fucking cool, man. These castles. I love like the old feel that they have. And I was looking at this Twitter account that posts like modern houses with like minimalist interior, and I just realized I hate that. I don't like the minimalist stuff. I like old looking things. And yeah, but the downside of having a Renaissance castle would be the ghosts. I feel like if you're alone in there, and you hear some creaking or some weird thing, like one of the castles that I looked up at, and they were actually pretty decently priced. There was like a catacomb in it that was made out of stones in the basement or something. So that would be kind of scary. Yeah, I am a maximalist too, so minimalist does hurt my soul. I think if I did have like my dream, you know, mansion, I think I would decorate every single room to be like a world of its own. Pays off to live in Austria, castles everywhere. Yes, I've seen so many in Austria. You could move to one of those European cities that are only letting build in old styles. That exists? Noob, Merry Christmas! Yeah, and I've been listening to a lot of like lute music. I realized that I really like this instrument called the lute. And I feel like a tavern. I put this music on when I'm reading. I feel like I'm legit in a tavern when I listen to it. And if I did have like a castle or an old looking house, I would, you know, I would just have like a lute player, like band, live band, just playing music there for funsies. I wish Arch finds a doctor who can connect his taste buds to his brain and stop eating like a human-shaped house cat. Yo, for real, he actually has the worst taste in food I've ever seen. Lute music, not lewd music. Rima love. Why did everybody hear lewd music? I'm talking about lute. Lute. Like a bard. Like, you know, like bards. Bro, what is going on upstairs? They're making so much noise. Please emphasize the T at the end of lute, Rima. Everybody heard lewd. Yeah, there's ghosts. It's ghosts. There's also another instrument that I think sounds really good. I think it's called a clarinet. No, it's not that. No. It's like this very stringy piano. And they used to play it a lot back in the days of kings, you know, Louis XVI and all of that. Piano kind. The harpsichord. Yes, that's what it's called. Thank you. Yes, I love the harpsichord. No, since we're daydreaming, I mean, I don't know. Why should I stop at having a harpsichord? We might as well hire an opera singer too. Dude, harpsichords look so good. They look so good. I'd have that just as decoration. I don't even know how to play the piano, but I just own that. Harpsichord and pipe organs predate the piano. The pipe organs, that would be for the Renaissance manner. But if you have a cute Rococo style mansion, you'd have a harpsichord. Yeah, I need a time machine. First I'd go back to Renaissance Europe, and then first I'd go back to like 2018 to stop the 2018 China to stop the development of TikTok. Okay, and then I'll make the world avoid this calamity that befell them. And then I would just decide to stay in the past and live in 18th century France. Listen to Igor sometimes. They're French, play the harpsichord, and sing opera with a tad bit of extreme metal. Wait, really? I'm gonna write it down. That's an I, right? Stain gates if you want a time machine? It does sound like a stringy piano. Mm-hmm. If you were super rich, you could always just build an orchestra venue and listen to them practicing whenever you wanted. True. You don't want to be in that time as a woman, how bad it may look now, but it's still better than that time. I'm sure they didn't have much right. Little, like, the only time a woman could have her freedom is if, like, literally everybody, even her sons, were dead. And then she gets to have her fortune. Rima goes back in time to stop TikTok, but not COVID. Yeah, of course! COVID is literally just a cold! Why would I go back in time to stop a cold? Yeah, unless you're royalty, and even that, there's a movie that was made on... There's this... it was such a frustrating movie and book to fucking read. I think it is from Maupassant too. Maybe not. I fucking... It's like... Shit, I can't remember what's the name. It's so frustrating. It's like this woman, she's a noble, and well, she thought she was rich. Her husband dies. She talks to her accountant. They realize that she's in debt, heavily in debt, but she doesn't control her fortune. It gets passed down to her son, and her son is in love with a harlot. And he like runs away with her. His mother is like this kind of helicopter mom that loves her son, but she's also useless and proud. And basically her son just scatters and waste all of the family fortune to the point where she's gotta sell like her manor, she gotta sell all the belonging, and they just like all die in poverty. It's so frustrating. Yep. The one fucking book that I like the most is probably The Count of Monte Cristo, just because it's a simple tale of revenge, you know, a good old-fashioned revenge story, just like we like them. Lots of murder, all the bad guys get what they deserve, and lots of villainous plotting. I just gave a flashback? On your time machine adventure, can you stop Game of Thrones season 8? Oh, that's such a good one. That is such a good one. Yeah. We're making, you know, in Google Maps, when you want to get home, but you gotta stop by Tim Hortons to get a coffee, that's what I do. It's like on my way to the 18th century, I'd stop by real quick, make a drop off, and stop Game of Thrones season 8 disaster. What? The Count of Monte Cristo was the first incel self-insert? Prove me wrong. That could be a video essay idea. You got it spoiled? Oh, I'm sorry. No. Wait, listen. It's still worth reading, trust. Those books, it's all about the details. Yeah, it's not a simple story. Like, I gave it a very simple analysis, but it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I gotta go get ready to my Christmas dinner. Now I'm getting anxious again. Oh yeah, true. I guess I'll have to do that too, Eclipse. That is one of my favorite revenge story. And if you guys like a revenge story, I recommend watching Old Boy. It's a Korean movie. It's very good. It's like kind of mind break. All you people think you would live in the past, Lamau, the food would probably kill you. You don't know my stomach. I have a stomach of steel. I eat stuff that's past its expiration date all the time, and moldy food. The Mind Break, yeah, Old Boy. That one. 2003 film. You know, in one of the scenes, he eats a live octopus. And I looked it up, and he eats the octopus for real, for the scene. And Park Chan-wook, actually, all of the stuff that he does is really good. Like, if you ever don't know what to watch, feel like there's nothing good to watch, going to some foreign movies, like the Acclaim one, can be such a trip. Mm-hmm. Another, that is such a good movie. The Handmaiden. If, I mean, don't watch it with your parents, because there's a lot of, it's a sexy movie. it's very sexy. It's very racy. It's very good though. Very, very good. Sex! Sexo! I Saw the Devil? Really? Is it from Park Chan-wook? It's another Korean revenge movie? Might have seen it. I'll write it down too. Anyway, that was really good. Really, really good. No, most Korean movies are not about revenge. I think people really like revenge stories, like, you know, John Wick and all of that. It's the same actor as Old Boy. Oh yeah, he's really good. Okay. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Have fun. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And make sure to eat a lot from me. And we'll see each other on the 26th for like a post-Christmas Zatsu. And yeah, watch a bunch of good movies, hang out with your family, eat tons of good food, drink a lot of good wine. And I'll see ya very, very soon. I'm gonna go get ready. And yes, and do my toilette. Bye bye, chat. I love you. Happy holidays. Have fun.